Black Widow, the long-awaited movie about Natasha Romanoff. Was this film worth the wait, or is it about 5 years too late? Hey guys, welcome to Marcus Loves Movies and welcome to my Black Widow movie review. The movie that we should have seen in 2020, but then we all had COVID. Not all of us had COVID, but you know what I'm saying. Delayed everything, and in 2021, we finally have the movie that we've been looking forward to. And they were waiting for this movie to be released on the big screen, so that's why they waited so long, and we get it on the big screen, but we also get it on demand. We get it on Disney Plus, which is where I happen to watch it, so I'll tell you about my experience of watching it on Disney Plus. First of all, for those of you who don't know what the film is about, let me give you a quick plot outline. Natasha Romanoff, aka Black Widow, confronts the darker parts of her ledger when a dangerous conspiracy with ties to her past arises. Pursued by a force that will stop at nothing to bring her down, Natasha must deal with her history as a spy and the broken relationships left in the wake long before she became an Avenger. The movie is directed by Kate Shortland and it stars Scarlett Johanessen, Florence Pugh, David Harbour and Ray Winston. So this was a first for me, watching a brand new Marvel superhero movie release in the comfort of my own home as opposed to watching it on the big screen. How would I find that experience? Well, it's kind of cool when you can watch a brand new movie at home and you can pause it and you can nip to the toilet when you want. And, you know, I had my own snacks, my own popcorn, my own drinks at the ready. It was kind of cool, but I must admit I missed watching this on the big screen because this is a big screen film and it deserves to be watched on the big screen. So what do we get from Black Widow? Well, we get the same thing that we get from a lot of these big superhero releases. We get some really great action sequences. There's lots of them. Scarlett Johanessen as Natasha Romanoff. She's great in this. She looks the part. She's been doing Black Widow for a while, so she knows the character pretty well. So she carries that really well. And she has some great interactions with Florence Pugh, who's new to the scene. She's playing her sister in this and they have some really good interaction. There's also some good down moments when there's just family conversation interaction. And we've also got David Harbour in this film who's playing her father. It's a complicated family situation. So there's all of those things in the mix that are really good. The thing about this film, I think, is that it's a good movie, but I feel like this would have been a better movie had it been released in 2013. I feel like this film is coming years late because, as we know with most Marvel films, they follow a bit of a formula. They're quite formulaic. So you have the action, you have the downtime, you have the conversations, you have the backstory that supposedly we've never heard before. You get all of that in the mix, and then you've got a 2-hour, 20-minute Marvel film, and we're going to be impressed by it and we're going to enjoy it for what it is. But we're not going to have a lot of takeaways from it. And this is what I feel like with Black Widow. I think it was a good movie. I think it's solid. I was entertained. Are you not entertained? Yes, I'm entertained. It was good. But I just feel like this movie has arrived many years later than it should have done. Considering this is the start of phase 4, yes, we're off to a good start. We've got an enjoyable film, something to talk about and discuss. But however, at the same time, there's probably not a lot to talk about and discuss because it's pretty generic. It does what Marvel superhero films do. I thought the emotive beats were good. I thought Scarlett Johanessen as Natasha did a good job of showing that family distress and drama and interactions with her family. I thought David Harbour was fun to watch on screen. We've also got Rachel Weisz in this. She was good. I think the best thing about this film was Florence Pugh, who's playing her sister. I think she's clearly the future of this next phase, so it'll be interesting to see what she does next. But she was probably the most enjoyable person to watch on the screen. I think something that was quite funny about this film is that the accents were all over the place. So they're clearly Russian, and you've got, you know, American, English actors playing these Russian roles, and the accents are all over the show. And Ray Winston, who's a great actor, great British actor, his accent, you know, kind of switched from I'm Russian, then he went back into his Bet365 voice of just being Ray Winston, who's a hard man and he's from the south of England, and yeah, That was that. It was fun though. I don't think, if you focus on the accents too much, you're focusing on the wrong thing. Because ultimately, for what the movie was, it was enjoyable, and yeah, it leaves the door open to what the rest of Phase 4 looks like. So yeah, I just think I wish I'd watched this on the big screen because it was enjoyable. Not the greatest of the Marvel films that we've seen. I'd be interested to see where people rank it in the midst of the other 24, 25, however many films we've had now, where they'd rank it. But I don't think it would rank near the top, but I don't think it would rank near the bottom either. It'd probably be somewhere in the middle. So for that reason, I'm going to give Black Widow a Marcus Loves Movies rating of 3.5 stars. One other good thing about watching a video on Disney Plus as opposed to watching it in the cinema is, yes, you can fast forward and rewind parts of a film. You can't do that in the cinema. So if there was to be a post-credit scene in the film, you could actually just fast forward through the credits and the names going up your screen and fast forward to that if it exists. Does it exist? I'm not going to be the person to tell you. I'm just saying you could do that if you are watching it on Disney Plus. So those are my thoughts about the film. And as always, this is the stage of the review where I'd love to find out what you thought of it. Did you think this was the greatest film of all time, or did you think it was a waste of time? You're probably somewhere in between. Let me know what you think of the film. Leave a comment in the comment section. Whilst you're here, please give the video a like. And if you like movie reviews and trailer reactions and film discussion, can I encourage you to subscribe to my YouTube channel and also hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I release a brand new video. I would really appreciate that. Thank you for checking out my Black Widow movie review. Please stay tuned for the next one and I will catch up with you again soon. So take care of yourselves and I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.